It's not, for some reason. Why aren't you... Oh, there we go. Okay. I had to turn it off and on again for some reason. Right, FMV games. FMV games are cool. I like FMV games. Old FMV games are fun, and they're silly, and this is an FMV game, and it's new, and FMV games are good because I'm an actor, and that means jobs for actors, and I like jobs. Jobs are good.
My name is Jenks. Detective Inspector Frederick.
It's just like the first time, Rossio.
Last-minute investigation.
This is not the third try at all.
Kate Vine, a PhD student, found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality...
Zoom into the eye.
...behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending.
Alright, so follow me on this. Atlas.
Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village.
Run
the
by
exclusive Atlas is run by father and
the Rands.
Ryan Rand.
You know,
both were interviewed.
Atlas Shrugged. Ayn Rand.
Kate
Anyone?
after the meeting, and
I mean,
both
yeah,
were
it's pretty
understandably
obvious.
Eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca,
a cult.
landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than
Yes,
one
also
occasion.
Paul Ryan.
One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Indeed, it is time. Alright, welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Inventory icons, see your collected items. Physical objects information. If you're at a location, you can use a physical item, try the use icon. Alright. Mouse controls and keyboard controls. It's probably a hint button. Yep, that's a hint button. That is the menu. That is the main map. And that is our inventory. Found a piece of tape attached to it. You can see the tape there. Tooltips. I'm not noticing any tooltips. What would there be a tooltip on? It's found in the woods early last Saturday morning. So I guess we should start by heading to the pub. Oh, there are tooltips. What do you know? It's weird to see an FMV game in HD. Okay. So much for the pub. Let's go up North Lane, I guess. I like how there's some motion. You know, got the flag waving and the flowers and stuff. You continue along the path. Why not? Village Hall. Oh, we can investigate.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
All right, this is an adventure game. Confirmed! I guess, let's look at the key. It's drop silver key. Maybe we can open the door with it? Nope. Let's go back to the junction. Let's go back to the village center. And let's go west this time. Let's try going behind Brandon's house. I have to say, I like the way this game is done. It's got a really great style to it. And that style is basically just, you know, actual cameras in the real world, but they put it together in a more modern way than older FMV games. They didn't just copy those. It's not just an HD old school FMV game. It's a new game that's made with full motion video. And that's pretty cool. Call the chief? Who's the chief? I don't even know. Let's call him. We're calling the chief. The chief is not home. We're listening to the ring. We're leaving the call box. Okay, nothing here. Maybe we should knock on the pub again? Still no answer. Let's try that key. Nope. No good. Alright, well, we can keep going this way, I suppose. Eden Lodge. Alright, we can investigate.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
True adventure game protagonist stealing random shit. Box of old bottles we found. Unlocked bicycle. And a screwdriver. Let's meet Simon, I guess. We should meet a person. Let's talk to a person.
Is it Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
Acting is pretty solid. You know, I've seen better, but I've seen way worse.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine. Yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Well, I'm judging this as like I'm comparing this to like stuff I did in college and actual acting courses, and like going to see some of my teachers' performances, things like that. Not other FMV games. That's the compared to other FMV games, the acting is like through the roof phenomenal. All right, our first interview. First, pick an item you want to ask about, then click Ask. Well, that makes sense. You've heard the reply. See a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Click an item you've already asked about. Shows the summary of replies beneath. Click any reply to edit to the contradiction box. Oh, yeah, Phoenix Wright doesn't have a contradiction box. He's got nothing on Jenks. Now we can start looking for contradictions. Alright, that's a nice little elegant system. I like it. It isn't worth asking Simon about the screwdriver. It's not worth it. Let's ask about Kate Vine's death.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting.
Guy seriously looks like Matt Smith, Doctor Who.
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. And she would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, this is good. This is pretty well acted. It's also pretty well directed. From what I remember overhearing from directors, because I was not a director. But I remember some rules of like when you show the face and you go back and forth and stuff. They're doing some solid stuff with that. They're not breaking the rules, the perspective and all that. So they know what they're doing. Credit to them. They know what they're doing. So he last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Only has known Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialize with Kate outside of Atlas, and Kate often seemed drunk when she came to the meetings. Well, I don't think any of these are contradictions with each other. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's ask about the driver's license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
All right, not much from that. Let's try this. No, can't ask about the key. What about the bicycle?
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
All right. Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Bike is the only way Simon can get to work. What about the bottles?
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Herbs. Okay. We can ask more about the homebrew. No, it's just an item in our inventory. We cannot ask him about the screwdriver. Unfortunately, well, let's talk to Emma, I guess. It seems to be all we can do with him.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's ask about the death.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Hey, Pillows!
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went
Oh,
on,
it's for
she'd be drunk
everyone.
in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Alright, last saw Kate in the library on Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative. Had a drinking problem at college. She didn't see her very often. Alright. Let's ask about the driver's license. If you saw me playing it before, it was just me installing it. I've not actually played the game. This is the first time, yeah.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no spoilers. Unless I ask for them because I'm stuck or something. Yeah, it seems great. I heard the ending was really rushed. They ran out of time and that it was bad. But it didn't ruin the game or anything like that. Well, I guess usual for the times that she did see her. I mean, it's a possible contradiction, but it seems a bit of a stretch. I agree it should have gotten the attention instead of her story, but I think the reason for that is purely because her story is a very casual game available on iPad, and this is a slightly less casual game not available on mobile. I really think it has everything to do with being available on mobile, honestly. All right. Let's try the bike.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
We don't know if she's actually part of Atlas. We know the guy is. We know Simon's part of Atlas. We don't really know much about her. I don't know if the fact that it's from San Barlow has anything to do with its success. I think it was marketed well. Box of old bottles.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Alright, nothing to add for that. Simon's homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
We couldn't ask him about it. It was just like a new inventory item that appeared when we asked him about the box of bottles. She doesn't like beer, only drinks wine, hates spirits. Well, for lack of a better idea, we can try Kitsune's idea, which is she didn't see Kate very often.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh, no, it does not carry over between the two people. So the contradiction needs to be with something else that that person has said. Alright. Well, let's look over Simon's stuff again. This bike belongs to cousin. If it belonged to his cousin, how's it the only way he can get to work? How would he get to work without the bike? I mean, we'll try it, I guess. Would something have happened if that made sense? Okay, yeah. Doesn't know anything about the license. No, I've not seen a contradiction yet. I can see some contradictions between what Emma said and what Simon said, but I guess so, Ark. If you really think, I'll trust your judgment if you think that's a good idea. Okay, so there's no contradictions here yet. Yeah, if there's no contradictions, then yeah, save me the time. Just tell me to come back later.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
How do you know that already, Jenks? Alright, let's go back to Woods Lane. And we still haven't gone into the woods. Into the woods to grandmother's house! Anyway, should we go left or should we go right? I don't know. This is a hard decision. We'll go left. Actually, you know what? It looks like right is a dead end, so we should probably go that way first. No magnifying glass, so there's nothing to look at here. Alright, let's check out the lake, I suppose. Alright, we got something to examine.
Piece of jewelry there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Man, Jenks is good at finding random shit on the ground. Maybe we can screw drive it? Don't give that kind of hint, Pillows. Because I was going to try the screwdriver anyway. Just like...
I thought forensics had checked the whole area.
If I'm on completely the wrong track, give me a hint then. Other than that, no hints. Unless I ask for them. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Broken pendant. I know I need to play Undertale. I'm streaming right now. I think this is, yeah. Alright, let's try the clearing, I guess. Nothing here. Alright, Atlas Shrugged.
Have to come back later, I think.
Maybe we can use that key we randomly found? No? I guess not. What did I do with Toriel on the cell phone? I selected all of the options. I selected one of them twice. I forget which one. Maybe the pub's open now? Pub is still not open. I guess we should go ask Simon and Emma about the The thing we just found, that's not their house. That's Brendan's house. No, that's not what I wanted to. Where's their house again? Can I use the map to get there? Oh, they're over here. Pfft. Oh, Eden Lodge, that's what it was.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm still in snowy land, chilling with Sans and Papyrus.
Recognize this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
I bet that's going to be a contradiction. But I don't know with what. Let's try asking
that's
Emma
it for
about
now.
it.
Thank you.
Take that!
Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been
It's
wearing
odd
it
that
last night.
Simon wouldn't have seen her
It was,
necklace.
But I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Yeah, Jenks is hamming it up in all the right ways.
It's an unwanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Oh, good. That's a new thing, so we can ask Simon
Thank
about
you.
that.
Probably be back later.
See if my hunch is right.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it.
There's a contradiction.
You know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
No, but he's saying he does remember it. I'll try putting them together anyway, I guess. No, it's not. It's not working. How would he know about college? Good point. Kate wore the necklace at college, but and socialized with Kate outside Atlas. No? Only known for 3 months then.
Aha. So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialize with her at college? No. And you didn't
I swear to God,
socialize
that
with
guy
her
is Matt
outside
Smith with blonde hair.
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No. Not at all.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Yep, we got achievements. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I guess let's investigate behind the pub before we go in. Using the hint button, probably,
Broken
Kitsune?
window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Ooh, that tape on the window. That looks just like the tape that was on our driver's license. I spotted a thing, Jenks! Why won't you let me point it out and add it to the inventory? Probably gonna stream for 20, 30 more minutes or so. This is a game we'll be coming back to, Pillows. Alright, suppose we shall press the bell. The bell is pressed.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
We'll see. Pillows, we will see. Alright, lots of things to ask her about. Sure, we'll start with the broken pub window.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot?
Alright, her tape has something to
not
do with
really.
this.
I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Doesn't know broke the window, having about an argument. Two girls outside, window broken last Friday, approximately 6:30. Taped over. Strict about borrowing clients. Now let's start at the top.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Jenks' inflection kind of reminds me of David Tennant's Doctor, actually. So we've got a guy who looks exactly like Matt Smith, and a guy who talks kind of like David Tennant. I'm probably I'm the only Doctor Who fan here, right? I'm pretty sure. Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate in the pub last Friday. Approximately don't know who she was with. $20 breakage. Very drunk.
Have you seen this?
What season? Which
No,
season arc?
sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Hasn't seen the license, doesn't know if it was lost. Well, if you don't like Christopher Eccleston, I can't help you. Hey, Pillows. No, I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're wrong. None of them suck. They're all at least okay. All of them have good episodes. Let's not get into massive division within the Doctor Who fandom, Pillows. We can talk about it in our own time. as usual, I don't think either side is right. I think that all the people are actually pretty good, and they've all done good things and bad things. But most people, and apparently you, think that the one side is terrible. So we're not going to get into that, Phyllis. Please, let's not do that. I don't even. I disagree, but I don't want to have a debate with you right now. Please, let's talk about this another time. Thank you. Anyway, box of old bottles. Nothing about that. Homebrew.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Pillows. No. Stop. End. Didn't know he made homebrew, buys from microbrewery. Doesn't buy from kitchen breweries.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Yes, I will agree with you on that. Eccleston is great. Long live Eccleston, one of the best doctors. All right, well, that's a lot of things. All right, I have one idea. No. Anyone spotting contradictions? I'm not asking for hints, just anyone who has not played the game seeing anything here. Seen students wearing it. Some sort of meaning. Could try asking other people about the broken pub window. There's a tape thing I noticed, but there doesn't seem to be any way to point that out. Yeah, let's
Thank
try
you. Probably be
asking
back later.
about the pub window elsewhere. Missed body in the study with the screwdriver. Sure. Or maybe there's something else behind the pub now? Nope. Well, there was nothing else to look at there. Yeah, but later I'm sure there's more things.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to replay that because I was looking at chat.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Okay. She's saying she saw it broken on Monday.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really.
Yeah, she was acting a little weird.
I'm not exactly a pub person.
I could believe he hardly ever visits the pub if he's making his own homebrew. Yeah,
Be
there's
back
probably
later
more
on,
to
if that's okay.
explore now that it's later in the day, so let's just take a look around. Let's see if there's anything at Brandon's house now. Nope. Can we call the chief? No. Still don't know who the chief is. We know he's probably not home. Oh, we got through.
Yes.
Chief Jenks again. I've been speaking to Rebecca Rand.
Again?
She saw Kate in the pub last Friday, around 7, I think. So she came in drunk, gave us some money for a breakage or something, then left.
What, she just came in and then went straight out again? What did she break?
I don't know, Rebecca didn't know either, or so she said.
Doesn't sound right, does it? I mean, that money must have been for something. Quiz Rebecca, make a few suggestions, see if she bites. Simple as. Go on.
Okay, thanks, Chief.
Alright, so we want to try and nail her over that. Guess I'll head back to the pub then. I think that's a hint. I mean, it's not the hint button.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
So... when did Kate die? She last saw her in the pub Friday, so couldn't she have been the one who broke the window? No? Alright. Left to the restaurant?
Probably be back later.
Oh, I thought that was to the back again. Oh, there's a whole other area. What do you know? But nothing here. Okay.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Heard an argument between two girls outside. She gave her $20, which seems odd. There we go.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Not realizing Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Obviously because everyone in this town is in the cult, probably. Now let's try asking other people about the argument.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I think we should ask Emma. She's the only other girl available to talk to right now, so...
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No,
That was
I
a
went to
quick answer, Emma.
last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there
quite a bit after college.
That wasn't shifty at all. She knows about the pub window. No, that's not. No, that would have been if it was Friday. It wasn't. That was Thursday. When on Thursday did she see Kate? Yeah, last saw Kate in the college library on Thursday. Wait a minute. I thought you were home with your parents. What? No? No, that doesn't. It is a contradiction, but I have to point it out some other way? No. Do you remember what it is, Pillows? Because I think I figured this out. I just don't know how to tell the game. I mean, that really should work, but
Thank
I guess
you. Probably be back later.
I guess we'll ask Simon about this.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Seems really odd that we can't point out that contradiction yet. Yeah, Simon's no help here.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
All right, to the woods because oh, hey, it's a guy.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right. You can
Oh,
go
it
on.
was mobile?
Just going. I'm investigating a death in the village.
Well, it was marketed really poorly because I never saw it in the App Store.
Newer. Well, could I ask you a few questions, please? It's a bit dark. Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live? House. And what's your name?
Well, that wasn't at all sketchy. Are you sure it's not? Because I think they said they were working on a mobile port, but I'm not sure if that's even out yet or something like that. Unless I'm thinking of another game that said they were making a mobile version. But I think it was this game where they're like, yeah, we don't have a mobile version, but we're going to try and make one. Oh, okay, it's open now. All Alright, to the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Alright, let's try the lounge. Okay, let's try the door on the right. And there's nothing here. I do appreciate them not making you pixel hunt and just having, you know, the thing there if there's something you can do. Maybe we can open the lounge door with that key. There's got to be some use for that key. Nope. So okay, we can go inside now, but there's still not actually anything we can do here. Something was flashing? Where? I don't see flashies. Oh, the locked door had a flashy? I didn't see anything. Oh, that was... You can't see my mouse. That was me trying to click show inventory. Well, doesn't look like there's actually anything there yet. Maybe we can ask other people about that guy, or maybe we can go to the farm? I don't know where the farm would be. Abbey Farm. Okay, it would be over here. Is he Brendan? Maybe he's Brendan.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road
No,
there.
Abbey Farm. Oh, is he the guy who sells the beer to? Yeah, if I missed it, I guess. There's something else behind the bar now? Oh, huh.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Sure is, Jenks. Aha! I don't remember there being a door that I could... Oh, maybe I just didn't... Yeah, that's the one door that I didn't bother trying to open, because I'm smart. It's every other door, locked door in this game I tried using the key on, but not that one, because that's the one you're supposed to use it on. Or not? Yeah, there's nothing to actually click. Oh, so I just have to use it just on the main... I figured you'd click on a door and then use the key. That's why I didn't... I thought the door would be interactive in some way. To clue you in that you could use the key on it. Right, behind the shelves.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Too dark. Perhaps if we get a flashlight, we can come back. Hey!
This
Paper
is
mache mask. I made those.
Ryan's.
Those are really easy to make because this doesn't have any like special stuff over it. That's like just a base, and then you'd build a mask on top of that. I took a mask making class. It was fun. Alright, we have a mask now. Oh, it's cardboard? Sure. Yeah, I was going to head back to the farm. Oh yeah, Jinx, ring that bell!
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Wouldn't take you long. Haven't got much time. Just close the doors, shall I? Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Yep, James.
James.
He's the guy who sells the
Why are you
alcohol
asking me
to.
about Cape Pine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why? What did he say?
That you all went to college together. You and...
That guy is so high right now.
Might have done.
Right. Good enough. When was the last time you saw Kate Pine?
Yeah, also drunk, I'm sure.
Through Simon, his girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialize with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Well, high refers to most drugs. Wasn't his type. Alright.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Okay. Bicycle.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Huh. Well, that's unusual. I wonder why that is. Ask about the homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
Herbs.
So, as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Yeah, herbal tea.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
Box of old bottles. Said James wouldn't know about the bottles. I can't.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub?
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Okay.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
No.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
Hey, looks just like the one we found.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
Only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you. Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
James is into all the cool shit. Yeah.
Ever seen this before?
No, should
Way
I?
to ham it up,
Oh,
Jinx.
it's okay.
This! The there's something off about him. He's really fucking drunk and high. I'm going to ask other people about these objects before we look for contradictions.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt for now. Considering this is a mystery game, I'm sure there's more to him. If it weren't for the fact that it's a mystery game, I would probably say, oh, he's just really drunk and high. Let's talk to Rebecca again.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play it being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
This opens the door for me to talk about mask work and becoming something else, and I got to work with this incredible guy who basically came up with like all this basic improv shit that is like the foundation for improv, and he does mask work and stuff, and it was really cool. But I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it would take for fucking ever, and we're playing a video game here.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Ask about a few more things, please. Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the...
Yeah, I will be stopping soon.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might
All
be
right.
useful as a conversational starter.
New thing.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
They are. The government is there. The government is watching. The government is always there. Always watching. Do not pay attention to the government. They are watching you. It does not matter. The government is watching you. You do not care that the government is watching you. The government is watching you.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And, I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she, into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and, I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you...
Yeah, last Friday.
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
I thought you weren't here last Friday, Emma.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and
Great demonstration. It's really good.
See what?
sorry. Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work.
Yep, she totally saw something. Doesn't work. It totally. I mean, it doesn't work. It's the thing is, it doesn't work. It's not like it works.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out that contradiction after this.
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Okay, so Emma saying James was selling them last Friday. Thing is, you said you went home to see your parents on Thursday.
Aha. So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay,
Yep.
I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Probably something else. But I think we will wait until next time
Thank you. Probably be back later.
to delve deeper into the mysteries of contradiction. Something you want me to do quickly? What is it? No, I know there's 2 contradictions more. That's where we'll start next time. Oh, you're saying it's going to be a really good cliffhanger if we do those 2 contradictions? All right.
A couple more questions, if that's okay?
So, let's see. Suggestions from people who have not played the game for contradictions here. She hasn't seen the mask before, but she did go to Atlas once. No, I didn't think so, because it's not like they'd use it every time. Well, unless I ask you, Pillows. If I get, really stuck, I will I will ask. Says the mirror doesn't work. So we got new stuff here. She knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after college. But, Just hold on a little while, Pillows. She said didn't see Kate very often. But she lent money to her. That seems odd. But no, it's not a contradiction. Argued with her in the pub. She visited the pub on Monday? No. She knows about the broken window. She argued in the pub and all that. That's yeah, it's really enjoyable so far, Diffy. I think the mixed reviews, I heard the end was rushed. They ran out of time. But apart from that, I've mostly heard good things about it. Oh, we have a new thing. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. So does that let us do anything new? She visited the pub on Monday night with a college friend. All right, yeah, Pillows. Give us a hint. Smallest hint you can. That makes sense. Money. She lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. She knew Kate had bought a mirror. What's she doing wasting money on that? No. Oh, the Freedom Necklace, yeah. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. There we go.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
I suspect there was another reason. She went to a class, but she never met Ryan. Yeah. Or, no, this one.
Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Alright, 7 p.m. unlocked. No cheats used!
Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Alright, well that will be where we leave things then. Who knows, Razio? Who knows? But that was enjoyable. Oh, we're apparently already 19% of the way through the game. But, also, I guess phone calls is like a hint system thing. That makes sense, I guess. So thanks for coming, everyone. Vote in the poll for next week, and I'll just add it to last week's because we didn't actually play Last Express. Yeah. And, I should add Contradiction to the poll, but then everyone would have to revote, so we're not going to play Contradiction next week. There's something else that we're going to do anyway, so... But I'll add it to the poll from then on. So, thanks for coming. Also, Friday, we will be starting Magical Diary. And that's going to be exciting. So, do come and enjoy the anime Harry Potter. So, good night, everyone, and have a good life.